and become leaders themselves. True leaders often spawn other leaders through mentoring and encouragement. These mentoring relationships are not confined to just business relationships, though. Because these people are themselves, they find that they foster leaders in their homes, churches, and communities. They bring out the potential in anyone around them who has the courage to reach down deep inside themselves and search. Leaders are true to themselves no matter where they are or who they are around. Whether or not they realize that they have discovered that we all are the result of the sum total of our lives and our experiences. The question is, will we allow our victories and defeats to destroy us or to mold and to shape us? Now let me summarize our discussion here today before we close, and let's look at some of our original questions. 1. Can leaders be made through education alone? 2. How do we determine who will be a great leader? And 3. Where do we find these leaders? Where's the pool that we pick from if question 1 and 2 are true? Now the research conducted over the last several decades all points to one conclusion. You cannot make leaders simply by teaching them in a classroom setting to think, act, react, behave, whatever, in a certain way. No set of defined skills exists that once mastered will guarantee success as a leader. That is a hard pill for some to swallow, but it is a fact. So can we determine who will be a great leader in their childhood or early adult life? The answer is no. Many started from wonderful homes and supportive families, while many developed under deplorable conditions. Most had mentors along the way who encouraged, but none of the leaders studied mentioned patterning after anyone completely or wholly. Yet they all somehow have reached their potential for this moment and are striving to keep on moving. That, of course, means that number 3, question 3, is moot. We cannot comb colleges, high schools, or elementary schools looking for the greatest potential and expect amazing results. We cannot genetically test babies and select the right ones to pour time, energy, and resources into so that we are guaranteed a later harvest of great leaders. So, what can and should we do? Sorry, overhead's not working. Let me quote again from 2 experts in this field who have devoted their lives to defining and shaping tomorrow's potential leaders. The first is from Kim Cameron, a professor at UM's Business School and an expert in organizational behavior and human resource management. Now, Kim said, some people have an inclination to learn some competencies faster or better than others, and some people reflect more charismatic or likable characteristics than others. But many great leaders are not those that appear on the covers of Time and Fortune. They have learned to achieve spectacular results in their own circumstances. Think of parents. Can people learn to become better parents, or are we just born either competent or not? Everyone would agree that effective parenting can be learned and improved. So can effective leadership. Now the second quote is from Jay Conger, a professor of organizational behavior at London Business School and a senior research scientist at UCLA. And he agreed with Professor Cameron, and he stated emphatically, yes, most definitely. Here, work experiences, bosses, special projects, role models, education, all of it plays a role in leadership development. He used an analogy with sports where he said, not everyone can become an outstanding player despite coaching, yet most will benefit and improve their game. A few will go on to become stars or outstanding leaders given coaching, extensive experiences, and personal drive. Now they seem to be contradicting the research finding of others, but not really. Talk to any social worker or coach from an athletic team and they will tell you heartily of success stories. Those who got it, so to speak, and went on to achieve greatness, or at least improve their lives or their game dramatically. But they'll also tell you of even more stories of those who never could seem to get it. No matter how much time, training, and education was poured into them, they just could not find that inner strength needed to grow. Leaders are those who take everything they have experienced in their lives and utilize it to enable them to grow personally. Leaders are people who empathize with those around them and empower others to break free also. Leaders ignite ideas, inflame passions with their devotion to ideals, causes, and beliefs. Leaders are found at all levels and in all classes of life. Now, we may never know why some people are leaders and others are not, but that is for those who research such things to determine. What we, as today's leaders, need to determine: are we being true to ourselves? Are we setting the examples in our homes, religious centers, places of business, and communities? Are we investing our knowledge, passions, and energies into the lives of those around us so that they may be encouraged to reach inside themselves and discover who they are? Are we giving them the keys they need to unlock their own potential? Ladies and gentlemen, it behooves us to pour our lives and souls into those around us every day so that together we can all grow and share our life's experiences with one another. Because after all, what good is a journey if no one is ever there to share it with you? Good day to you all. God bless. Thank you. It has been a pleasure speaking to you. Hopefully we'll do this again next year. Thank you.